If you're making this one mistake, you'll stay at $0 online forever. In this video, we're going to talk about why most people struggle to make money online, the number one mistake that keeps you stuck, and how to fix it so that you can start making money online. So let's break it down. Most people stay stuck because they treat their business like a hobby instead of a business. So this is especially true for people who are used to a 9-to-5 job or some sort of hourly job that you work, right? You show up, you work your hours, you get a paycheck in return, right? You know, you put in your time, you're getting a paycheck back in return, trading time for dollars, right? So when you try to shift from that mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset, it's a whole different way of thinking because you have to put in the work up front so that you can get your business up and running. And then in the back end, once you've built it all, is when the sales start to come in. And so this can take different amount of time for different businesses and different industries and for different people based on their skill level. But what a lot of people end up doing is they don't stick to a consistent posting schedule. They don't stick to consistent business hours for themselves. They're just, today I feel like working. Okay, I'll work an hour or two today. I'm really motivated to work. Let's go. They'll get a lot of things done. And then maybe they post a bunch of content that one day. And then the next day they're like, I'm tired. I worked a long day. I don't feel like posting today. It'll be fine. I'll just post again tomorrow. And so they stay in this cycle of inconsistency where they aren't showing up every day. So kind of imagine if you love this coffee shop and you found out, hey, this new coffee shop's open for business today. I'm going to show up tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. before I go to work and grab my morning coffee before I head on into work. And you loved it. You had your cup of coffee that day. It was great. You go tomorrow and, they're closed. They decided not to open today. You probably wouldn't come back the next day, right? You'd be very, very confused. Maybe you would give it one more try, but especially if it happened a couple times, you probably wouldn't return to that business. So you have to think about it like that. You need to set up your schedule, whatever you decide, it's your business, so it can work around your life. But really, you need 2 high focused hours a day to get your income earning activities done in order to run an online business. So that doesn't have to be an entire 2 chunks at once. A lot of times I will fit in 30 minutes here or an hour here, depending on my schedule, because I take care of my son all day. So I fit it into the different pockets of my time. So you can do that, and sometimes I have, content batch created and I just need 5 minutes to be able to post it. So I can do that as well if I have more time on another day to spend a bigger chunk of time together. So you can figure that out, but you need to come up with your hours that you're going to work on your business every day or every week based on your schedule and stick to that and decide what you're going to do that your income earning activities are. So posting social media, is it emails, is it podcasts, blogs, whatever it is that you're doing for your business, but come up with what that is going to drive traffic and convert to sales, and then stick to a content plan and treat it like a real business instead of just a hobby if you want to actually make money at it. So the one big mistake that holds you back is not having a proper system to get you through this. So a lot of people, they get excited, they start a business, and they don't really know what they're doing. And so they're hearing information from this guru over here and this guru over here, and they don't know, sometimes it's opposing information and they don't know what's right. So they try this here, they try this there. Maybe something works, but then, they hear this new thing that they should be doing this instead, and they could do a complete pivot. And then all of their views and sales drop off versus sticking to what was actually working for them. So a lot of people give up too fast because they don't have a strategic plan that they're sticking to in order to make it work and have the consistency to then build on top of each other. The other two things is not having a clear offer that you're selling. So you need to know that you have a proven product that your potential customers actually want in order to be able to make sales. And with that, a lot of people end up doing a bunch of spammy content, which we talked about previously, where they're just sales, 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 and not giving any value in return. And so they're just spamming their potential customers all day long instead of actually building that know, like, and trust in order to convert them into sales. People are going to want to know that they can get the information from you for free first and get value from you. You don't have to give everything away, right? But you want to give enough value to your customers so that they know that if they give you their money, it is going to be worth it, right? So that is why you need to build that know, like, and trust from them. So then how do we fix this? If this is what we've been doing, how do we fix this? First of all, making sure you have a strategic plan. So whether that's you coming up with it yourself or getting a mentor that can help you come up with a strategic plan, you need to have a plan in place for at least a 90-day period, I would say, that you are committed to sticking to and going to see it through, and you're not going to pivot or change until after you evaluate that. So you want to go through it, post the social media content that you said you were going to post for that 90-day plan, and then you can evaluate it and pivot as you go. Now, I will say, if throughout those 90 days, you see that certain pieces of content is working better than others, do more of that. So audit yourself on a weekly basis and see what is working and do more of that, but just don't do a complete 180 every week or every day. Otherwise, you're never going to figure out what is working for you. The next thing is that you need to transition from I'm just posting content and I'll figure it out to actually building a brand. So what is it you stand for? Who do you help and what do you help them with? That is how you build your personal brand. So what are you about and what do you help them with? For example, I help mamas build passive income online without the stress and burnout. That's who I help and what they help them with. So what is it for you? Figure that out and define that, and then create all of your content around that. And then that will lead in and funnel into the product that you are selling. And the last thing is to be sure and position yourself as the expert. So this should be something that you already know something about, have learned about, have studied, have gone through yourself, so that you know how to help your potential customers solve the problems that they're facing. You need to know the information that you are teaching and sharing with your clients. Now, if it's a new area that you're really, really interested in, that's okay. Just go study up on it and get the skills and learn what you need to learn in order to teach that. That's okay. So the last thing I want to leave you with is to make sure that you're also not getting sucked into the trap of doom scrolling. So making sure that you are spending your time utilizing your strategic plan that you've created to do the income earning activities that are going to build on themselves to bring you that income. You're not going to make money from scrolling on social media. If you need to do market research on social media, set a timer for yourself, do the market research, get the ideas, and then be done. But I would suggest getting your income earning activities done, like posting your social media first before you start scrolling on social media. Otherwise, you could get lost in the scroll. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, stay tuned for the next video where I talk about the hidden reasons why you're not getting results, the reasons that nobody talks about.